Hi, Stephen A. Hi, Molly. Hi, Max. My name is Maurice Connolly, and I am a graduating senior at Shaw University in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I would just like to say before I start my take that I am a huge fan of the show. I watch it every day. You guys are amazing, funny, and you're just very good at what you do. So I really enjoy the show. But I want to address just one man, and that man is Max Kellerman. Because my take, I want to revisit the topic of when Tom Brady returned from his Deflategate suspension and how Max Kellerman had the audacity to say that Tom Brady is about to fall off a cliff and that Tom Brady is about done. Max Kellerman, when I heard you say that about Tom Brady, I turned off my TV and I went to class 30 minutes early before class was supposed to start. That's how disgusted I was. I didn't even want to watch the rest of the show. And I just told you that I'm a huge fan of the show. I didn't even want to watch the rest of the show because I was disgusted. I turned off my TV and I went and sat in class 30 minutes before it actually started. You said that Tom Brady doesn't even have at least a couple seasons left. He's going to be done in the next year. I want to take it back to 2007 because that was his best year. He threw because at the time he threw for a record of 50 touchdowns. Since 2007, that was 9 seasons ago. 6 of those 9 he threw for over 4,000 yards. He has an average of a completion rate of 65.2%. He has an average touchdowns of 28 touchdowns, and only 7 interceptions. What does he do his first game back from his 4-game suspension? He goes 28 from 40, 406 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. But somehow, some way, according to Max Kellerman, he's falling off a cliff. And just imagine if he did this on his first game back, you could only imagine what he would have done right out the gate. And now that he's back with Martellus Bennett added to the crew, you already have Gronk, you've got Edelman, you've got Amendola, you added Chris Hogan. Who's to say that guy Max that you said was falling off a cliff, that you said only had maybe not even a couple more good years left in him? You might just be seeing him in the Super Bowl this year. Yeah, to capture his 5th Super Bowl title. Speaking of Super Bowl rings, do you realize, Max, because I know that you're a Giants fan, had it not been for your Giants, Tom Brady would be the only quarterback in NFL history with 6 Super Bowl rings? Yes, but because of your Giants, Max, he only has 4 instead of 6. Tom Brady is a 4-time Super Bowl champion. Tom Brady is a first ballot Hall of Famer. And for anyone to sit up there and say that he's about done, they simply just do not know football. They just don't. They just don't. Max, I know you know football. I watched you even when you were at Sports Nation. I know you know sports. You don't just know football, you know sports. So I don't see how you can sit up there and say that Tom Brady is about done. And I'm so sick and tired of people talking about, well, we all thought the same thing about Peyton Manning. I mean, we thought that when he came out and broke Tom Brady's record with 55 touchdowns, he could play until he was 45. Wait a minute. Peyton Manning was coming off of neck surgery, multiple. Tom Brady is an elite competitor. Not only is an elite competitor, not only does he win, but he takes pretty darn good shape of his body. He has a full-time nutritionist with him 24/7, and he's on the record saying that he feels like he's 29 right now at the age of 39. But somehow, some way, he's falling off a cliff. And he's doesn't even have more than a year left of elite football left in him, according to Max Kellerman. If I am fortunate enough to make it to Bristol, I want to hear these comments face to face, Max, because I might just have to pull a Stephen A. Smith. If you sit up there and tell me to my face that Tom Brady is about done and that Tom Brady has not even more than just one elite year left in him, I might just have to pull a Stephen A. Smith. What do I mean by that? What I'm talking about is when Stephen A. Smith's former ESPN First Take partner Skip Bayless would talk about how Tim Tebow could throw and how that Tim Tebow deserved to be in an NFL league in the league as a quarterback. You know what Stephen A. Smith would do every time he said that? He would get up and walk off the stage because it was just pure blasphemous. Tim Tebow can't throw. He just can't. You know, it doesn't make him a bad person. It just doesn't make him a quarterback in the league. That's all. Max Kellerman, I'm here to tell you that if you tell me to my face that Tom Brady is about done, I might just have to walk off the set. I don't know if I could take it because, like I said, when you said that about him, and I was watching you on television, I turned off my TV and I went to class 30 minutes early and just sat in class. I didn't even want to watch the rest of the show because that was just pure blasphemy. Tom Brady is arguably the greatest quarterback of all time, right next to Joe Montana. And you are on the record saying that he is the greatest of all time. But then you turn around and say he's about done? I don't understand. I don't get it. But fortunately, I hope I'm able to make it to Bristol so I can hear it and see it with my own eyes. That's my take. Thank you. Hopefully I'll meet you all in Bristol. Thank you.